Here's some advice from me to you. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. I should have stuck to my guns and do what I'm usually used to. You feel me? If it ain't broken, please don't fix it. Man, I'm telling you. So what happened was, since the collie incident where the puppy was stuck in her, right? I thought, why not save me the drama of always guessing what's going to happen with my dog and just do C-sections? And I talked to a couple of people that I trust and, confide with, and they give me advice about this dog life. I was like, hey, yo, is it a bad idea that, I just do C-sections? And they were like, nah, go ahead. That's actually safer. And me not knowing, like, what really about C-section, I should have never did it. I should have never just relaxed, because I forgot that Callie had puppies before. So when she sees puppies, she's used to them. So she'll just do her thing. But I was wrong about Juju. So what happened was, we get the C-section. First of all, I tied them naturally. So the vet guy's like, you might have been a little early, because they look right, but they don't look quite right. That was problem number one. And then she actually had 10, but 4 died. Problem number 2. And I don't know if maybe the situation of me bringing her early, it was just a lot of confusion. So I take the 6 that, you saw in the previous video. We driving home, we put him there. If you watched in the video, she starts taking him off. I didn't notice the signs, And I was just like, oh, it's nothing. Megan sits with him, feeds him. She has to go to work. I drop off at work. I come back, feed a little bit more. I tell my son, hey, watch him. I'm going to go outside. I went outside not for that long. And my son comes running like, hey, she's trying to kill him. And I'm like, what? Never, you tripping. I go over there. I look at him at first. I don't see nothing. So I'm like, but then something's like, look at it again. Then I see she put holes in him. She was trying to bite him, Call the vet real fast. Like, hey, this is what's going on. And then we take him. They sew him up, right? So that's when I decided, I'm like, you know what? She's not mature enough. So I get a light. I put him under a light to warm him up, because in the morning, I'm thinking I'm going to get a whelper. And then on top of that, I try to use collie, which kind of worked. But me now being confused and angry, I'm like, I don't want to leave the dogs or just take a chance of her. So I held her, my son held her by the collar to say, I don't want to take a chance of her biting these puppies, because it's not her puppies. But actually, collies are good, mom. They suck on her, they do, their thing, and then we put them, to sleep, and then we take him to the whelper the next day. said he's gonna come stitch up the other one. One thing I'm going to say is this. I should have been more responsible and reviewed and researched and asked and talked to more people about, okay, when you get a C-section on the first time mom who's still kind of young, because I did it on the second heat, what do you do? Because after it happened, and I'm telling certain individuals like Copper Bull, you know, James from Los Lobos, they all, yeah, bro, it happens, you know. The dude Junior, whose wife whelped the puppies, she tells me, yeah, you should have, you know, watched them for a couple of days. James says you should have got a muzzle, you know, things like that. But before that, I never really thought, because everything's always been smooth. Like, it's weird because when I really went official with this dog thing, everything started going sideways. Like, the universe knew what I was trying to do, but it's all live and learn. And to be honest, even though after we took him to the whelper, every 2 days, one of them dies. Another one dies. Another one dies. They all just started falling off. And it was like so ridiculous. And then only one survived, to tell you the truth. And we named him Golden Boy because of the golden line kennel who saved him. And honestly, that's going to be my only breeding I think I do with Thanos and Cali, because I did it wrong as a breeder in the fact that I was looking for something and I forgot one thing. If you want to get a certain look, you have to get certain dogs that complement each other. Like, talking to Boss Man Vlogs, Thanos was just too big for Kali, who's a little shorter. Not that, I mean, for Juju, who's a little shorter. Not that, you know, Juju is a small, like, dog. I mean, she's swole. You can tell how she looks. But I'm going to stick with what I know, and that's what I'm going to do. But this was kind of depressing. Just every day you have anxiety just waiting on the whelper to tell you who's next. You know, you start having hope, and because they started moving, she'll send me videos of them moving, doing things the right way, and then out of nowhere, boom, this one's dead. Send me another video, oh, you know, this one looks like it's about to make it, and then boom, that one's dead. But as a breeder, man, make sure you do your research. Make sure you do the right things to find out what's going on. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you, Zulunation family. If you haven't hit the like, the subscribe, the notification button, you know what I mean? And thank you for following us. Share this. You know, we're growing. We're at 1,500 subscribers. We're trying to hit 1 million. you know, and keep going. Shout out to those who show support, those who, you know, you show me love, you know, Copper Bull, Bando, Imperial, Boss Man Vlogs, Ultra, you know, 504 Pitbull Kennels, you know, people that always hit me up, Finley, you know, Motep, Kennels, like, it's so much love out here, man. We talk behind closed doors, but I just want to recognize them and be like, man, you know, Bando, much love, man. Y'all stay safe, you know, y'all keep pushing, but be a responsible dog breeder, bro. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. No more. I'm done with all that. I'm not doing no C-sections unless I have to. And if I do, I'm buying them a muzzle.
Halala, halala sanbongela, halala, halala sanbongela we. Halala, halala sanbongela.